I have a the first question I would like to pose is that, everybody is aware, COVID-19 as of today is actually can be witnessed as the strongest and unplanned push for SME to digitalize. I think everybody agree, across any sectors, across any businesses. Yeah. So I have some questions for these SMEs. Clara, can we start with you? Can you share how COVID has actually impacted your business? And what were the challenges and opportunities you faced? Please share it so that our SME friends here can also learn and see whether or not they are having this experience and they can better describe after hearing you out.
When COVID hits, we are a timber door company. We realize that there are a lot of phone calls that comes in. And a lot of them is inquiring, how do I improve my doors? I can actually hear my daughter closing the doors, or I can actually literally hear the flushing of the toilet bowls. So it brings us thinking. We needed to know what we can do, and we thought that it's a good opportunity for us to grow our business in terms of our retail, because all along we've been doing project basis. So in terms of challenges, we also realized that we've been relying on Excel, we've been relying on manual documentations. So we realized that we need something centralized to get our data and our guys on site to actually go in. Plus, at the same time, being SME, we have very little staff strength. I don't have technical people. And if I have to step into technical role, I will not be able to do my sales role, or etc., etc. So as a result, we went Google, and then we are trying to find solutions. Then we realized that, there's a CPO as a service that comes in and it brings the ball rolling.
Thanks. So I think this is important. I think all of us also recognize that we are forced to do more with less resources, right? Less resources may not be just human power. Sometimes it's time, dollar value, or even, actually time is very important for you to actually spend more time with your customers, growing your revenue rather than spending the more back-end work. Thanks, Clara. So, Calvyn, how about you? How has COVID really spurred your digitalization efforts, and what were the opportunity and challenges you faced?
As for us, right, we're running F&B stores. Mostly hawkers are in the first place. So before COVID, there was some plans of going digital, like we tried to embark. But really being hawker stores, right, we are very short-handed. So you're asking the staff to do more. It's like asking for the impossible. Then on the other hand, also our staff, right, a lot of them are the senior generation one. So it's very, very difficult to get them in onto the boat. But when COVID hits, right, there was a necessity. Like for example, we have to survive the COVID, like going on to Grab platforms and do marketing, all this. So this actually softened the people at the front. So they actually let us do all these things. So this, in the sense that it actually accelerates the need for digitalization. It helped us quite a bit in this way, these challenges. And as for myself, right, I was actually running part-time before COVID, this F&B business. I was still flying full-time. But after COVID, and after some degree of digitalization, right, I can see the results. So it helped me personally in making a decision from doing a part-time business, full-time pilot, by going to a full-time F&B business. Yeah, in this sense.
Good. So Calvyn, this COVID has actually helped us bring back someone from the air to the land. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's very interesting. How about Ellen? I put you at the last speaker, as the last panelist to talk about this point, because everybody knows your story already. The stick review already went out last night. So how about you? How has business really changed, with COVID for a hawker like your business of 40 years of history?
Okay, so it brings me back to the COVID time. Over that time, there is this idea that came along, which is for those Singaporean that is living abroad, that cannot be back to Singapore, and how do they really enjoy our snacks? And when that idea came, I have started to explore furthermore on that agenda. So what happened was during the COVID time, I've started an e-commerce platform, and we've been running a campaign for that. Which means I gained some experience from there. And after that, when I finally decided that I want to export this frozen banana fritters overseas, and when this project struck me, it seems to me that it's much more difficult than running an e-commerce in local market. So I started to look out for a solution. So I think there's once when I attended a webinar, I came across CDO as a service, and at that time, I tried to contact them, and that's where the things happened. And I'm very glad that time that they pointed me the direction, which is say, hey, Alan, you can look at this B2B platform, which is from F&B Market Global. What they do is this B2B channel. So when that happens, I study even more. So what do this website really do? Oh, it actually has a lot of streamline within the website, which means that I do not really need to open a bank account in China or Taiwan if I want to do business with them. And that I was very glad that I came to know 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and I came to know CTO as a service. Thank you.
Good, thank you. So to sum it up all up, Moh Sim actually discovered or wanted to move into the B2C business faster during the COVID. Alan wanted all our Singaporeans living abroad to enjoy the nostalgic snacks during the COVID lockdown. And that was his vision. Very small vision, but it has really a big idea for all of us. Yeah? And of course, Calvyn, from the air to the land, and he feels that it is something that he wants to do with 𝗵𝗹𝗃𝗏𝗏. Good, thank you very much. Yeah, and I think one will highlight one point. During this COVID, I guess I also visited the shop, the hawker store of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏 and Co, where they sell the 𝗵𝗹𝗃𝗏𝗏, and I'm very impressed with a 70-year-old uncle who is able to use the digital tool. Of course, he's not as fast as the youngsters, but he's willing to learn. And this COVID has really changed the way how I would say laymen on the ground have adopted technology in a very simplified way. Right? Calvyn? Yeah, thanks.